Let's get to the tactical board and let's break it down.
Yes, so we are going to, I think, there were how many goals? 6 goals in the game. I think we'll do about 4 for the sake of time. So I want to start from the Mohamed Salah's goal. So let it roll on. So Spurs had the ball there and they got dispossessed. Now watch. This is called Gakpo. He cuts onto his, and then Mohamed Salah, bang. I want to highlight this from here. If you pause this, at this very moment, Spurs was not in any danger.
Yep.
The only problem here was the fact that Porro allowed Gakpo to cut onto his right foot. The moment Gakpo went right, it was going to be an in-swinger. Now look at the position of, I don't know whether I have to highlight it. That is the Spurs player together with Mohamed Salah.
I think you can use the drop down.
Okay, let me use the drop down here.
Yeah.
How do I delete that?
Yeah.
Okay. Here.
Yeah. That very one.
Okay. No. Okay. Let me just pick the two of them. Now, at this stage, Mohamed Salah is behind the Spurs defender. Emerson, That's his name. Emerson. Wow. So Emerson here cannot tell me he's not aware of Mohamed Salah. So the moment Gakpo came onto his right foot, I will let it roll. Maybe I may not be able to stop it because of the very quick nature of that move. You see Emerson stepping forward.
Yeah.
That 2-step exposed him and allowed Mohamed Salah to put the ball in the back on. Let me just bring it back a bit so that you see that again. Now watch. This is Gakpo. He went past him and then look at him and say, he came back like that. He did this and then bang into the back of the net. And see, it's about the fine margins, the very fine margins.
That little movement. Yeah.
Because he was stepping out and Salah was going away from him, bang into the back of the net. So if you're a defender, I've always said this, and I'll repeat this again. It is not the player crossing the ball who's going to put the ball in the back of the net. It is those guys
in the box
who are coming into the box. They will actually deal with that. Now, I'm going to skip the Robertson goal and go and talk about Cody Gakpo.
Okay.
Cody Gakpo's goal. Again, another very naive way of defending. Shocking to me because it's coming from an Argentine, a World Cup winner, somebody who was so integral in the Argentina winning team at the World Cup, Romero. I will roll this and then I'll toss it back to come and then show the tactics. So Gakpo, bim.
And Gakpo is not even a strong player in the air. He's not an aerial force.
Yes, he's not an aerial force. Let me. Okay, now look at this moment, Romero can see Gakpo.
In fact, Gakpo is sandwiched between two Spurs players.
This is Gakpo and this is Romero. He's in front of Romero. So Romero can clearly see him. As to how he allows Gakpo, he might have been thinking that Gakpo was stepping into an offside position. But Gakpo went forward and recycled his run in front of Romero and got behind him. And then Romero completely switched off. You don't do that at this level. So look at it. Look at Gakpo. See, he went around him. You saw him do that. He sort of did that. And the moment he did that, Romero was in big trouble. It was now up to Elliot to get the delivery right. And once the delivery was right, bang. Somebody may say, but coach, you've always been saying that we should return the ball back to where it came from. If Gakpo was running to meet the ball, that would have been the technique. But this time he was backpedaling. So you cannot backpedal and do this. You can only backpedal and stretch and then do that. And that was exactly what he did. You see him backpedaling and then bang into the back of the net, and then Liverpool went 2 goals up. So Romero there had fought for that second goal. Now from there, I want to go I need to talk about the Elliot goal. Brilliant goal by all standard. Again, something that I've always highlighted. This is Mohamed Salah. He picks look at, it's about the arc. Again, it's about the arc. This is the drone view of that. Pause it here. Look at him. This is Elliot is coming from here.
He's not even in the picture
He's not even in the picture yet. So when you roll this a bit, there he comes. You see? Look at the number of Spurs players who look so disinterested in what is happening. Look at them. Look at them.
Maybe they don't think he's going to shoot from there.
2, 3. I think even 4. There's no way he should be dragging the ball all the way to this zone and blasting the ball into the net.
Making himself comfortable. And he's a lefty too.
He's a lefty
so basically the ball opens up for him on his stronger foot.
And then he hits it. Once he hits the target, No chance for the goalkeeper. So when you roll that out, a typical John Terry-like sort of defending. Look at Bissouma. Look at, is that Emerson again?
Yeah. Yes, that's Emerson.
Emerson. Look at them. Look at, it's like these two guys, they are blocking each other.
Confusion in the communication. Yep.
Look at the two of them stepping in each other's way, whilst they should be stepping out and be throwing themselves at the ball. Look, this is one of the reasons why I miss John Terry. I mix Ricardo Carvalho. I mix the likes of what? Vidic. You would have seen
sliding
and then blocking the ball with everything they've got. But look, the modern day guys defending, they are so cute. They don't want any disturbance. Bang into the back of the net. So Liverpool, at this moment, they were cruising. Then they reminded all of us of why they will not win the league. Let's go through. Yeah, of course.
I like the way you put that.
Yes, that is why. In fact, look, I'm hurt. I really wanted Liverpool to win this, to say a proper goodbye to Jurgen Klopp. But again, typical of them, they don't know how to defend. Look at this. How on earth was this allowed to happen? Let me just draw it back a bit and then start it all over again. Let's go. Pause. Good. At this moment, Bissouma was waiting for the movement to execute the pass. Look at the Liverpool players there. 1, 2, 3. Nobody is pressing Bissouma. Somebody should be moving towards Bissouma.
In their minds,
and
they're up
blocking
4-0. So
you could clearly see that Gomez, this is Gomez, he's not a natural left-footed player. If that was Robertson, he deals with that because he understands the body orientation better. But look at Gomez, he was struggling. And then look at something. I pointed at something last week with Kwanzaa against West Ham when he let go of what? Antonio. This again, look at this is Kwanzaa and then what? Richarlison. Richarlison was the one who eventually scored the goal. Kwanzaa, look at where he's looking. That is too huge a gap. Look at his eyes. It's good. You have to look at it. But as a centre back, you look, you survey, you look at it. You need to understand what is happening in and around you. Because that is what informs your decision and allows you to make the best of them. He didn't do that. He was keeping his eyes, so he didn't see Richarlison go. Yeah. In this position, Richarlison was offside. But the moment Bissouma got the pass right, he's onside. Look at Kwanzaa. He's virtually struggling to recover. And then all Richarlison needed to do was to take the ball away from Alisson into the back of the net. Now let's go back and then look at again why Liverpool will not win the league. Look at this. What sort of defending is this? Look at this. So I'll analyze this again for you. Now, let me bring it back a bit and let it roll. Pause. Look at these two Liverpool defenders. Who are those, Edwin? Who were these two guys?
It's Kwanzaa and Trent.
Kwanzaa and Trent. The two of them living Richarlison. Look at Richarlison. It's good he's in white. Look at Richarlison. All the two of them, the two of them.
No, but coach, even the two other guys behind Kwanzaa and Trent should be able to see Richarlison because
no, you see, they could see. You see, he could see that he was passive because he was not behind the ball; he was in front of the ball. So he's passive. The only time he can get is if he was closer. Look at the position of Van Dijk and look at the gap between Van Dijk and his defensive partner. Look at the gap; it's more than 10 yards. So these two. One of them should have gone and the other should
engaged,
have gone. Let me go engage. I would have preferred Kwanzaa coming to engage and then Arnold going towards what? Richarlison. They didn't do. The two of them just came straight to Skip. Maybe they didn't believe in the technical ability of Skip that he could pick the pass in between the two of them. And then he did that. So you see, Richarlison all about it. Then Van Dijk, so he closes him down here. But look at the numbers of Spurs players in the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, and Richarlison. Now, at this stage, all these three Liverpool players were all passive. They were out of the equation. They couldn't interfere with whatever was being done. And once Richarlison cushioned the ball from... you don't want to give Son Heung-min such an opportunity in your box. He's going to put it away. So again, look, the incoming coach, what's the name? Mr. Slot.
Slot.
You'll be slotting people if you misbehave. Because this is a very indisciplined way of defending. And so if Slot comes and you're going to defend that way, he's going to slot you out of the team quick without any delay. And then it's going to be then banged into the back of the net. So again, the act of defending is based on proper communication. If that is why I pity Eric Ten Hag. He said he has to change. Man United, out of 42, 45 games, he's used 30 different combinations. Tomorrow we'll make it 31. Because tomorrow there will be Evans and then Casemiro and then Maguire is not there. Martinez, Varane, they are not there. That is one department that coaches don't normally alter or change regularly. Because they need to play together for a time to build a proper chemistry. So again, Mr. Slot will have to work on these things and then make sure that Liverpool defend better.
Brilliant stuff from Coach there.